Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Nagendra, you are from which state?
I'm from Karnataka, Udupi.
Udupi. Oh God,
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, please tell me about yourself.
Oh, okay, sir. First of all, thank you for giving me opportunity. Myself, Nagendra Madhyastha. I am actually from Udupi, Karnataka. I completed my PUC from Viveka PU College, Kota, and later I joined Purna Prajna College, which is under Mangalore University. I studied BSc, and later I joined private company. Presently, I am working in a IT company, and I am living in a nuclear family consisting of my father, mother, sister, and grandmother. Yeah, this
Good.
is about.
So you are working in IT company in which place?
Presently, from work from home, but our DC is in Mangalore.
Mangalore. Acha, acha.
Yeah.
You are now working from home
Yes.
in
Ye-
in which place you are there?
I am in Saligrama, Udupi only.
Udupi. Acha, acha, acha.
Yeah.
Do you have proper internet connection in that place, like Wi-Fi?
Ye- Yes, sir. I have put it land because for our working.
Acha, acha. It is very much required. Otherwise, it will be
Yeah.
difficult. Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, what is the nature of work you are doing in your company?
Yeah, sure, sir. Actually, we are working in two teams like DWP. Under that, one is EUC, which is end user computing, and another one is SCCM, means System Center Configuration Management. Under EUC, we are resolving the customer or a client issues regarding Outlook or Teams related issues. We can fix that issues from a remote connection. And under SCCM, we are nearly patching 1,000 plus servers from SCCM console. Monthly patching we are doing actually.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good, good. When did you join this company?
Actually, after completion of my graduation, I completed graduation in October 2021 and I joined in November.
Acha, your graduation was in which field?
In BSc Computer Science.
Oh, now BSc Computer Science.
Yes, sir.
Who invented computer?
Charles Babbage. He invented difference engine and analytical machine.
What do you understand by CBS and which software is used in CBS?
CBS means core banking solution, if I am right.
Correct.
Okay, in that actually from Infosys only, Finacle, which is a core banking solution which is used in every government sector companies, and from TCS also one is bank, I think.
Banks.
Yeah, banks. Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Now, I'm getting the questions that I should ask you. What is a firewall?
Yeah, firewall basically a software code which is used to prevent the unauthorized access to the particular application or a server. So from that we can protect our servers from unauthorized access from the external or malicious codes. Like that we can protect our infrastructure.
Good. Can you please expand LASER, laser?
A light amplification is light amplification. Sorry,
A
sir.
light amplification by stimulated emission of
Of radiation.
radiation.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Can you please tell me what is laser?
Laser, full form of light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. In this, we have actually using radioactive material to produce the light, like radium, I think we are using. Yeah.
There are, what are the three types of lasers? I think gas lasers. I think this you would not have studied. Solid
Yeah,
state laser,
I studied in graduation in
fiber
first year.
lasers, liquid lasers,
In,
semiconductor lasers.
oh, okay, sir. Yeah.
Very good,
Ah,
very good. No problem. No problem.
oh.
Good. What is a Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is a digitalized coin which can be actually blockchain technology. By using blockchain technology, they are mining that Bitcoin. In India, it is actually not authorized from our financial department. But some other El Salvador or Czech Republic in that country already this Bitcoin are in full access.
What is a network?
Yeah, network means it is an interconnection of many systems or client machines through which all that machines are communicate each other.
Good. Now you want to join as a clerk.
Yes, sir.
What do you think will be the job role of a bank clerk?
Okay, sir. Yeah. First of all, the clerk is a frontline worker. We have to face every customer so with a smiley face, and we have to help the customer or yeah, account holder by filling KYC norms like that. And we are if I placed in a cashier and I have to accepting the deposit and clearing of the payments, and I have to make cross selling so that our bank is also growing, right? So we have to cross selling the products of the banks.
Mhm. Good. Cross-selling of the products of the bank. You told
Banks,
that
yeah.
point correctly. Good. Very good. Very good. So who is a banking correspondent?
RBI, Reserve Bank of
No,
India.
no, 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 not that way. Banks appoint correspondent, what are their functions?
Uh, Sorry, sir, I'm not sure.
Bank correspondents are appointed by RRBs and bank branches. They take the mini ATMs to the houses of the customers and do transactions there only. They collect money, they give money, and they do all the functions.
Okay, doorstep facility.
Yeah, doorstep facility
Yeah.
also
Okay.
there. Very good.
Okay, sir.
And
Yeah.
bank correspondents, they are a link between the bank and the customers who cannot get to the office.
Oh,
One, because of the distance. Number two, because of the fear. Many people don't feel like coming to bank also.
yes, sir. Yeah.
So that is a thing. Good. Very good. Expand SHG.
Yes. HG.
Self-help group.
Okay, sir. Okay. Self-help groups mainly it is a group of women. They are actually in a small work like making of baskets or flower cultivation like that there, and they are investing small amounts of money and saving in a particular bank. Later they can yeah, they togetherly can get some more loans from that bank also with the help of these self-help groups. So,
Mhm,
like example, Dharmasthala, Swasaya Sangha, like that in our region actually.
mhm. Mm. Acha, acha. Very good, very good. The SHGs are there in almost all the other places also, not only in Dharmasthala.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
expand ATM.
Okay. ATM means automatic teller machine. From that, yeah, from the ATMs we can get a money in 24/7. So which is needful for every customer because a customer can get a money in anytime. So that's
Okay. Um, just a minute. One
yeah.
boy sends a message.
So one day you allotted me the time, sir, on like I think last week Tuesday, but on that day you just asked me to introduce myself. Excuse me, introduce myself in the class, sir. But personally interview I didn't took, sir.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, which question I was asking you? Yeah.
Self-help group.
Self-help group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-help group. This concept has been derived from which country?
Russia.
This concept has
Yeah.
been derived from which country?
From Russia.
From Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay. Yeah.
Muhammad Yunus is the person who initiated this, and he has been given Nobel Prize for this.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Nobel Prize. He has been given Nobel Prize also. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now, next question for you. Who is signing on the bank notes, on the currency notes?
Governor of the RBI.
What is plastic money?
Plastic money means the notes of the money is printed by using plastics.
No. Plastic money means debit card and credit card.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, debit card.
You don't know, that is why you're telling me this. Debit card and credit cards are known as plastic money. Good.
Yeah.
Then, do you know about credit rating agencies? Can you name one or two credit rating agencies?
DICGC.
No. Credit rating agencies. Credit, 1 minute. India credit rating agencies. I know one or two, but I want to know whether some more are there.
Okay.
India, there are 6 credit rating agencies registered under SEBI. Credit rating agencies are governed by or monitored by Securities Exchange Board of India. CRISIL, ICRA, CARE, SMERA, Fitch India, and Brickwork Ratings. Brickwork Ratings. 1 minute. I am giving this in our Telegram page.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
I am giving this in our Telegram page. You can see that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. Now, that was about credit rating agencies. Now, what is a demat account?
Yeah, demat account means dematerialized account, which is used to buy and selling of the shares digitally.
Super. Do you buy and sell shares digitally?
No, sir. Actually, we don't have a time, so that's why.
We don't have time and also money for that. Correct.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What is KYC norms?
Yeah, KYC means know your customer. This is used for identity proof and address proof of the any customer. So by using this, we can prevent the money laundering.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good. What is the old name of SBI?
Imperial Bank of India.
Correct. Good. Very good. Very good. You told correctly. You studied BSc.
Yes, sir.
What are the subjects you studied in BSc?
Physics, mathematics, and computer science.
Okay. Mathematics. Ramanujan number. You know what is Ramanujan number?
1729, which is a cube of 12 cube plus 1 cube.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes,
what is NPA?
NPA means non-performing assets. If any advances which is overdue for a 90 days, it is considered as an NPA.
What is SLR? What is SLR?
Statutory liquidity ratio.
What is the present SLR?
4.5%.
No, 18%.
Okay. Yeah.
Statutory liquid 4.5 is CRR.
CRR. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Why NPA is hurting banks most?
Yeah, because NPA means these type of loans are not getting any profit to the banks. So for any growth of the bank, NPA must be lesser amount. So NPA is very harmful for the banking.
Good. Very good, very good. What are demand and time liabilities?
Demand and time, like saving bank account and current bank account are the comes under that. Is it?
Is it demand? Time
Yeah.
liabilities?
Time liability is like term deposit and recurring deposits.
Very good. Tell me, what is a demat account?
Yeah, demat account means dematerialized account, which is used to buying and selling of the shares digitally in digital mode.
What is a crossed check and why checks are crossed?
Yeah, cross check in on that check. Sometimes cross mark is there. From that, that money is only transferred to the person's account, not by hand.
Not through cash.
Yeah, not through cash. Yeah.
Cash is not paid over the bank counter, but it
Yeah.
will be paid only to another banker.
Okay, another bank. Okay.
You are living in which place?
In Udupi, sir.
Udupi is known for what? Apart from the Krishna temple, what is the crops grown in and around Udupi?
Yeah, actually, paddy is the main cultivation crop. We are also growing the paddy, and in the summer season we are growing black grams and green grams.
Mhm.
Like that.
Very good, very good.
And for vegetable also, like cucumber, brinjal, like that things.
Mhm. Good. Are there any industries near Udupi? No.
Yeah, yes, sir. In Brahmawar, actually, sugar factory is there. One sugar factory, old, and not so big, but a small sugar factory. In Malpe, all are fishery farms are there. In that they are.
Is Udupi on the seashore or far away from the sea?
Yes, sir. Malpe, Udupi, all are in seashore only.
Seashore. Oh, great.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very good. Very nice. And now, what are the other important tourist centers near Udupi?
Okay, sir. Mukambika temple in Kolluru, as you know, I think it is one of the.
I visited. Yeah, I visited that. Tell me.
Okay, Mukambika temple in Kolluru and Malpe beach, which is famous for beach, Saint Mary's beach actually. And one more temple in Mandarthi Durga Parameshwara temple and Anegudde Vinayaka temple. Famous for many tourism place, only temples.
No, there's some Kukke temple also there. No?
Yeah, Kukke Subramanya, you were saying.
How far is it from Udupi?
Actually, it is in Dakshina Kannada, in another district actually.
Sringeri is also there only.
Yeah, which is in Tirthahalli under Shivamogga district.
Oh, good, good, good. Excellent. You are answering very well.
Okay.
And no problem. So you are now working in which company you said? Some software company.
Yes, Infosys.
Yeah. Acha. Oh, great, great. Good. Who is the present chairman of Infosys?
Salil Parekh.
Acha. What is his name of son of Narayan Murthy?
Son-in-law, Rishi Sunak.
Yeah. What is controversy about him? Or
Yeah,
what is the news about him?
Yeah, okay, sir. Actually, he is previously a finance minister in UK government, but later he is now competing for prime minister election in UK.
Okay, good. Very nice. More or less, you are answering everything. Which date is your interview?
Sir, on 13 September.
Babre, you have lot of time. No problem, Baba.
Okay.
You can take it slowly. Thank you.
Oh, okay, sir.
Bye.
Any corrections from my side, sir?
No problem. You read a lot. You follow us a lot. Read newspaper. Read banking. Read your own subject. And do well in the interview. And score excellent marks. And on the interview date, if you have done interview well, you please come and then share the questions with our candidates through around 8:45 p.m.
Oh, okay, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Within 13, I can take one more mock interview.
I am not able to commit now, but
Okay.
if time permits, we can always do it. But as it is,
Yeah, after 1 week,
no. Right now, I am tightly engaged.
Okay.
Then I will. What is your number? You tell me.
876220 6862.
87620.
Yeah.
87620. All right. Balance, I will write it. And you have to pay 200 rupees towards the further
GPAY.
charges. You know that?
Yeah.
Because,
Yes, sir.
Because you are employed, you have to pay more.
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah, no worries. Okay.
No compulsion. If you want, you come. Otherwise,
yeah.
But if you are not taking, you tell me. But don't remit now. You remit on 8th or 9th only.
Okay, sir. Okay, 8 or after.
Thank you, Nagendra Mahatho.
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah.
Good. Now we are going to Ashwini.
So at 6:30,
yeah, but this girl time I had allotted at 5:30. I don't know why I'm going behind schedule. In fact, I'm cutting interview. But 2-3 people for whose names I have written but not entered, they are all coming. Nagendra Moto and all that. No problem. You have any urgent work?
no, sir.
Yeah. Aswini, you are, in fact, for this girl, poor girl, what happened? I gave a date. It had to be cancelled or postponed because of Vinayak Chaturthi. And I have noted her time, but I have not informed her.
I'm not that girl.
Huh? Pardon?
Sir, I am not that girl.
You are not that girl. Acha. Oh. What is that girl? 1 minute. That girl's name is. Your number starts with 90251? No.
No, sir.
No. Okay, wait a minute for 5 minutes. 90251. Yeah. Let her come. In the meantime, we can be talking something. Nagendra Mahato has completed his interview. Ashwini, your interview date is not, I have not given any time. Hello, Ashwini?
Done.
Not today, you have come for observing only.
Done, sir.
Pardon?
Yes, sir. I'm only to watch.
Very good, excellent. Naveen, what is the time I have given you?
Today at 6:30, sir.
6:30 or 6?
6:30, sir.
Number starts with 87624. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will start.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
No problem. Naveen, please tell me about yourself.
Hello, sir. My name is Naveen S. and I come from Belagavi district of Karnataka, and I have completed my BE Chemical Engineering in Belagavi itself, and I come from a nuclear family consisting of my parents, my mother and father. Both my parents come from works in educational sector. My father works as a professor in degree college, and mother works as a teacher in primary schools.
Good. Now, how many siblings do you have? Harini,
No, sir.
you please wait for another 15-20 minutes. Then I will start with you. Harini.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You please wait for another 15-20 minutes. After completing Naveen,
Sure,
I
sir.
will come to you. Naveen,
Okay, sir.
how many siblings you have, please?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
No, you are
I'm a child of my parents.
single child. Oh, acha.
Yes.
Which year did you complete your degree?
In 2021, sir.
Acha. Have you been working somewhere?
No, sir. I'm preparing for banking exams from after my graduation, sir.
Very good. Have you appeared for any interview in any other bank exams?
No, sir.
No.
For other bank.
You appeared for which bank? Hello, Naveen. See this
Hello.
blood. Naveen, internet. What is the internet you are using? Mobile internet, mobile data. Naveen.
I think because of hello.
Mobile. Are you using mobile data?
Yes, sir. I am using mobile data and from a laptop, sir,
No. Why
through
don't you?
hotspot.
Why don't you go and sit in a place where you have good internet connection? Because your voice is totally getting disconnected. Fat. So you go and or you talk with your mobile only. There is no need for your laptop because you are not appearing in person.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Sure.
please talk
So
over
give
phone.
me just 10 seconds, sir. I will
Yeah,
log in with my phone, sir.
yeah. You please go there and come and talk. Yeah, that is a good. You know, this internet connection is posing a big problem. Harini,
It was raining
yeah, I
last
know.
half an hour, sir.
Oh, now it is okay.
Yes, sir. Now it has stopped. So after rainfall, that network problem, sir.
No, but doesn't
Sorry for
matter.
that.
Doesn't matter. You go with go to a place where you have good internet connection. If necessary, take an umbrella, go outside your house, stand below a tower.
Yes. So I'm.
Just making fun
Can
of
you please
you.
let me
I'm
in
just
through?
WhatsApp.
No, sir. I have entered through Zoom from mobile, sir. Can you let me in?
Now it is. I have to admit. Correct. I am admitting you. Correct. Just a minute.
Okay.
After you log in there, you can get out of this. Now you get out of this place. Hello.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, now you can get out of cell phone. I mean laptop.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good. And now I think
Yes,
it
sir.
must.
Left, sir.
Yeah, now I think it must be okay because you are not going to appear in video, only audio.
Okay, sir.
No, I was just asking you about which exams and all that you told. You are only 2021 graduate, not a
Yes, sir.
problem. Yeah.
Uh,
Now,
I
which
have
bank?
appeared in other exams, but not the interview, sir.
Doesn't matter. Now, what is the bank with which you have account?
Sir, Canara Bank, sir.
Good. Where is the headquarters of Canara Bank?
Uh, Mumbai, sir.
Wrong. Bengaluru.
Oh, sir, sir. I thought Mumbai, sir.
No, Bengaluru. In fact, they have two Grameen banks, RRBs. You know what is their name?
Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank and Karnataka Gramin Bank.
Very good. You told correctly. Now, can you tell me what is the difference between Karnataka Bank, and also Canara Bank?
Yes, sir. Canara Bank is a public sector bank in which government holds shares more than 51%, sir, and that is a completely public sector bank or the government controlled bank, sir. Whereas the Karnataka Bank is a private sector bank, sir, where the ownership of Karnataka Bank will be under a group of people or individual persons.
I mean, the ownership is not under the government.
Government. Yes, sir.
Very good. Now, what is IPO?
So IPO is initial public offering in which a private company, when it goes public in the share market, it issues its share of at some particular amount, sir. The
Hmm.
first time when the shares are listed in stock market, then those shares are called as initial public offering, sir, at that time.
There is one more PO. What is it? FPO. What is FPO?
Of initial FPO, follow up public offering something, sir. The second time when the shares are issued, sir.
That is known as follow on
Follow-
public offer.
Follow on. Okay. Follow on public offer.
Follow on public offer. I am giving a link of this in our Telegram page.
Okay, sir.
Afterwards you see this. No problem. Good.
Yes.
Follow on public offer. That is a company first time issue is like this. And in fact, there is a question on say comparison between IPO and FPO.
Yes, sir.
Then, see, IPO is for a private company. FPO is a company which is listed on the stock exchange and can bring FPOs after the launch of IPOs for subsequent public investment. Then issuer is unlisted private firms, IPO.
Yes, sir.
FPO is listed public limited
Public.
companies. Objective for IPO is raising capital for the first time, and FPO is raising funds through subsequent public investments. The risk is higher than FPO. The risk in FPO is lower than IPO. Profit is higher than FPO under IPO. Here lower than IPO. That is how it is there. I have given the link. You please read that afterwards.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. Now, should I ask banking questions or your subject related questions? What is your subject?
Sir, chemical engineering, sir.
Which engineering?
Chemical, sir.
Oh, chemical engineering.
Rare, sir.
Rare. What is that? In fact, in one interview, a candidate was embarrassed by asking, what is the relevance of chemical engineering to banking? There is no answer for this. There is no answer. But useless, they will teach like that. Still, you must be patient enough and bear it nicely.
Sir, shall I try to answer that question, sir?
Acha, please try.
Yes, sir. So first of all, everyone will confuse with the name chemical engineering, sir. Chemical engineering is not always dealt with the chemicals, sir, or we are not experimenting with the chemicals. It is mainly like a sub branch of mechanical engineering, in which we design the machineries and boilers in the factories. So we mainly work on the mechanical work process of the factories. So with that knowledge, we can I can even help with the granting the loans to the MSME sector, sir, by understanding that fields.
Very good. It's okay, no problem. Now, please
Okay.
tell me what is ECGC?
ECGC. Sorry, sir.
Export Credit Guarantee Corporation.
Okay, sir.
Export Credit Guarantee Corporation. What is SEZ?
SEZ. Economic zone. Wait, sir.
Special Economic Zone.
Special economic zone, sir. It is a area in a country where the special laws are made to produce the lot of goods, or to encourage in the manufacturing sector, sir, where the laws of that country are not completely applicable on that certain area, sir, in which some taxes exemptions are given, so that the companies come and invest in that country to boost up their manufacturing.
Actually, the definition for that is a special economic zone is a geographical region.
Yes, sir.
That has economic laws that are more liberal than a country's domestic economic laws. Understand? For example, tax rate may be different, and
Yes, sir.
the electricity rate may be different. They will be given extra privileges like provision of water and uninterrupted flow of all these things. So that is the speciality of special economic zone, because they actually increase the production. Number two, mainly aimed at increasing the export also.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So have you heard of the term FII? Now, all these questions appear new to you because you have not gone through the materials given by me.
Yes,
I
completely.
know you
Didn't.
are busy with your IBPS clerk exam, PO exam
Yes,
and
sir.
all that. But all the questions now I am asking today are given in Bankers Adda book, 10 pages book.
Yes, sir.
What is FII?
Uh,
Foreign
no, sir.
institutional investors.
Yes. These are the investors which invest in our Indian share markets, sir.
Very good.
Mainly for the temporary period of time, and they can pull out their investment whenever needed, sir.
What is CASA? Tell me.
CASA is a current account and savings account, sir.
What is
In which
CASA? What is CASA ratio?
CASA ratio is amount of amount which is deposited in the banks in the form of fixed deposit or saving bank account
Wrong.
or ID.
Wrong. CASA ratio means current account plus savings account divided by
Yes.
total deposits into 100.
Okay, sir.
CASA ratio for a bank is total current account savings account in a bank divided by total deposits of the bank. That is current
Yes, sir.
account plus fixed deposit, RD, etc. into 100. And
Okay, sir.
the interesting question they ask always is that why banks are running after CASA?
Yes, sir. The banks are running after CASA because when the more amount of CASA deposits are the current account or the savings account are present, the more amount of funds, then they can provide the large loans to the customers, because the interest rates in current account is nil, sir. Whereas
No, but
interest rate in savings
listen.
account is very less.
This can be briefly told like this. The cost of the funds is low. Savings account low interest, current account nil interest. So cost of
Yes, sir.
funds is low, more profit. So we want more CASA.
Yes, sir.
Good. What is the full form of KYC?
Know your customer, sir.
What is the full form of NABARD?
National Agricultural uh, rural. Sorry, sir.
National Bank for Agricultural and
Development.
Rural Development.
Development.
Okay. National
Yes,
Bank
sir.
for Agriculture and Rural Development.
Okay.
I think there has been a change of the chairman also. I told in one of these days in the classes. Do you remember the name of the chairman?
No, sir.
No. Do you remember the name of the chairman of, because there was a change in the chairman. Govinda Rajulu Chintala was the chairman, but now there has been a change. Anybody knows? Harini, you could know that?
No, sir.
Oh,
No, sir.
because in fact, one day when I was conducting interview, suddenly I came across that. new chairman of NABARD after G.R. Chintala? G.R. Chintala gone and another person has come. But the problem with our internet is when we search like that, it only tells whatever places where G.R. Chintala's name is. It doesn't matter, you search that afterwards.
Okay, sir.
No problem. Expand IRDAI.
IRD. Sorry, sir.
Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India. Okay. Which date is your interview?
Sir, on 7th, sir.
Very good. Best wishes. Which place?
Mangalore, sir.
Mangaluru. Good.
Yes,
Best
sir.
wishes. Read a lot of materials I have given you because up to 4th only you have examination. After
Yes.
which clerk is on which date for you?
On Saturday, sir. Day after tomorrow.
Very good. Then from 4th, 5th, 6th, you read well the
Okay,
materials
sir.
given by me. Watch the videos. Go through newspaper also. Attend the interview with confidence. And if you answer well, come to the class on that day at 8:45 p.m. to share your experience. If you have not done well, send the list of questions through WhatsApp or Telegram.
Okay, sir.
Best wishes. Your number is 87624. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Best wishes.
Sir, any improvement?
You know it. I have already told you. You know the level.
Yes, sir.
You know it. You are
Okay.
not able to answer a few questions because you have not studied. There is no mistake on your part.
Yes.
Because you are not studied, you are not able to tell. But you don't
Okay.
know what you should study. Now you know what you should study. So accordingly, prepare yourself. You can
Yes, sir.
do well. Same thing with
Okay, sir.
Nagendra also. He has, because there is no time for us to study, and at the same time you were not knowing which type of questions will be asked. So now that you know these are the type of questions that we ask, you can prepare.
Okay, sir.
Best
Yes,
wishes.
sir.
Sure.
You are
Thank
not
you, sir.
you are not a dull student, but at the same time you are not the top rankers. You must read something more because there are other candidates in our own group who are preparing very seriously in spite of their clerical exam and all that. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So you are going to compete with them, and especially some of those people who are commerce students, who are MBA students, who are chartered accountants. So they prepare very seriously and appear you are competing with them. So start preparing seriously.
Okay, sir.
Good.
Sure, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
You are not dull. You can succeed provided
Okay,
you
sir.
take efforts. But don't
Yes, sir.
depend on this bank only because here they would have called a number in thousands. They'll be selecting in hundreds.
Yes, sir.
So don't
Yes, sir.
decide your merit based on this, but be preparing for your other exams seriously.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Best wishes. Now we will go
Thank you,
through.
sir.
Yeah, Harini. Yes, please, Harini.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Sir, fine, sir.
Good.
So, what about you, sir? How
Fine,
are you?
fine, fine. Harini, you are from which
Yes,
place?
sir. Sir, Tamil Nadu.
Oh, Tamil Nadu பொண்ணா அச்சா எந்த
Yes,
ஊரு
sir.
எந்த ஊரு
Sir, currently I live in Tanjavur, sir.
Oh, great, great, great. Tanjavur means I always respect a lot because of that big temple,
Yes, sir. Chola temple.
big Chola temple, big temple. Super.
Brihadishwara temple.
We are not able to construct one small house.
Yes, sir.
How thousands of years ago Rajaraja Chola has taken pains to construct such a huge.
So, I do admire that a lot, sir.
Oh, Baba. We are all
More
nothing.
than 1010 years it has happened, sir, now.
Yeah, we are all nothing. Good.
Yes, sir.
Anyhow, what is your father?
So, he is an ex-serviceman. Like he served in Indian Army, sir.
It's a very good. What was he in Indian Army?
So JCO,
GCO means?
Junior Associate Officer.
Acha, acha, acha.
I mean
Good.
junior something.
Junior commissioned officer, yeah.
I think.
Okay. Now, please tell me um, who is the chief of army now?
Sir Manoj Pandey, sir.
Very good, Mr. Manoj Pandey. Good. So, how can we know about Harini? Supposing you want to tell about you to
Yes, sir.
interview board, how will you tell about yourself?
Sir, my name is M. Harini. I'm coming from Tanjore, Tamil Nadu. I was born in Mailadurai and I did my schooling from Kendra Vidyalaya CBSE board. And after that, I did my graduation in BSc Mathematics allied with Computer Science in Holy Cross College. And currently, I'm preparing for this banking exams. And I really like meeting new people and learning from new perspectives.
Good. When did you join our group?
Sir, 2 weeks before, sir.
2 weeks.
Not 2 weeks, last week, Monday, I think, sir.
Mhm. What is the degree you did? Sorry.
So BSc Mathematics.
Oh, mathematics. Good.
Yes, sir.
How can you use your mathematics knowledge in banking?
Sir, if I will be posted in like cashier, as in cashier, like I can use my mathematics skill like in counting of cashier or in calculation and also.
Mhm. Okay. But you don't need calculation nowadays because everything is done by machine only.
Yes, yes, sir.
Or you have a calculator that is going to do it. Now tell me what is
Yes.
Ramanujan number?
0.
Ramanujan number.
Ramanujan number mean? Sir, I don't know, sir.
Ramanujan number is 1729.
1729.
Yeah, because
I'm not aware of it, sir.
because you are mathematics student, I am asking.
Sir,
Because
Ramanujan number, like I don't know, sir. I'm
you know
very
who is Ramanujan, you know?
yes, sir.
Who
He
is
is an Indian mathematician.
and who lived very nearer to your place, Kumbakonam.
Yes, sir. There's a temple also, sir.
For
in
him,
Kumbakonam. No, like there he used to like give knowledge to others, like others who are lower in caste, sir. So for them, some temple was built, sir.
now have you seen that movie of Ramanujan, Tamil or English? No.
No, sir.
Oh, it has in that, you know, that boy who participated in Big Boss. He has acted as a hero. I am not remembering his name. He is son
So
of.
I don't see Big Boss, sir.
You don't go to Big Boss, so you don't go.
Yes, sir.
So you don't know. So Ramanujan was a famous mathematician who lived in last century, and he died
Yes,
at his age of 32 years only. He hails from Kumbakonam, and he went abroad for studying after getting married and all. And he didn't, and he could not get proper food because he was a vegetarian and a lot of problems. And he died subsequently. The Ramanujan number is 1729 because it is 9 cube plus 10 cube.
9 cube plus 10.
And also
Okay, sir.
12 cube plus 1 cube.
Why was that number given to him, sir?
Not number was not given to him. He is
Then, sir?
He is the man who found that this number is the smallest number that has this quality.
Oh,
Some such decision he made, and even now many of the theorems he has written, the people are not able to solve them. They are working on it for years together on that. So if you want to know more about him, go to Wikipedia and search
yes, sir.
Ramanujan, get to know more details about. As a mathematics student, you must know about Ramanujan.
Yes, sir.
Though you need not know about Aryabhatta and all. This person, and especially you are a girl from Tamil Nadu.
Yes, sir.
So you must know. Doesn't matter, go through that, no problem. We will, I presume you will be going through that. Now please
Yes,
tell
sir.
me, Harini, how many
Yes, sir.
siblings you have?
Sir, I have one brother, sir. He is currently doing his B.Tech degree, Computer Science Engineering in Shastra.
Super. That's also a very good college.
Yes, sir.
Which year is he studying?
It's a 4th year.
But if you ask him, he will tell it is a very bad college because so strict they are. But I don't know
Yes, sir.
how they are now. I don't know. Previously, they used to be very strict. No cigarette, no this thing, no that thing. Ah,
So that and all will be not allowed in any college now, sir.
yeah, cigarette is not allowed. But cell phone, is it allowed?
Yes, sir. Cell phone, laptop, everything is allowed, sir.
In some colleges, they don't allow even that also. There are,
Yes, sir. In my college and all, they won't allow, sir.
Acha, which college?
Holy Cross College, sir.
Oh, great. Good, good. Holy Cross in
Trichy.
Tiruchi, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Supposed to be a very good college. It's an autonomous college, na?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. How many marks did you score?
Sir, 72%.
Why only 72?
Sir, like almost my
Oh,
2 years
everything was
gone
under
in
COVID.
online, sir.
Everything
Yes,
was
sir.
COVID. So you are not studied. So I think
Like
you should,
not that I didn't study, sir. They only gave some marks and like this, sir.
I,
They didn't like if
I,
we write exam also in that we everyone will score full marks, so they won't consider that mark.
that is very unfortunate. Doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
Now I am now coming to working from home. What is your
Yes, sir.
idea regarding this?
So working, so it is a very advantageous thing, sir. Like as we no need to travel and go, the time will be saved in that and also, and like we can sit in our home only, we can do all the work. So it is a very good thing, according to me.
Good. Now, Harini,
Yes, sir.
why should I select you? There are so many girls sitting outside.
Yes, sir.
Why should I
Sir, as
select
I,
Harini? Yeah, not because
yes,
you are
sir.
a Tamilian. Not because you are a Tamilian. Tell me what are the
Yes,
points for which you would like the management to consider you favorably.
so my I will see my communication skill as my greatest strength,
Mm.
as I know to speak English, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu. So like this is one thing, and another thing is as I'm an extrovert person, I feel like very much comfortable in talking to strangers.
Mm.
So yes, sir. So this is like I think which is
But why are you
good.
not opening your mouth in the class?
Sir, I used, but in few days I didn't attend your class because I
Oh,
was a bit busy.
because
Today only I returned from my hometown. Yesterday was Ganesh Chaturthi, na, so.
oh, good, correct. What is the name of parents of Ganesha?
So Lord Shiva and Parvati.
Okay, what is the name of brother of Ganesha?
Uh, so Murugan, like
Murugan. Yeah.
Murugan. Yes.
Do you know that famous story, mango story?
No, sir.
Vinayaga or Ganesha, Muruga, and Mango. That story you must have seen in some movies also.
So I couldn't remember it, sir.
See, actually, what happened? There was only one mango available with Shiva and Parvati,
Yes, sir.
and they said, "We will give this mango to a person who."
Yes, sir. Who will revolve around the world and come to me, that one. That, na, sir.
Yeah, that story. And this Vinayaga, what he did, he went round the parents and said, I have
Yes, sir.
traveled all over the world. So he was given mango, and Muruga got angry because he
Yes, sir.
was traveling on his peacock and all for a long time. He
Yes,
returned,
sir.
got angry, so he went up to the hills and sat in the hills. That is what the stories tell us.
Ayyappan temple.
Stories tell us. Good.
Yes, sir.
Now, What is the learning from this for a banker?
So from this story,
Yeah. What is the learning from this for a banker? The learning can be that
yes,
banker has to know about all possibilities before taking up a venture and try to adopt measures that are easily achievable by shortcuts
yes,
if
sir.
necessary. No, I'm just expanding it. This is not really, I'm not an expert, but just telling you this is how we can interpret that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, you are only a BSc graduate. Please tell me, I will not ask commerce questions. Please tell me what is a mutual fund?
So mutual funds means in which like people will invest their shares, sir, so that they can get some profit afterwards.
Wrong. Mutual fund is a fund which collects money from the public, issues units to them. They invest the money in stock market and share the profits earned out of that with the unit holders.
Yes, sir.
Mutual fund are not selling shares. Mutual fund,
So
it is
many people will invest in one like thing, sir.
in one fund,
Yes, so one fund.
and that fund will invest in shares of
Okay, sir.
different companies. Who is controlling mutual funds? SEBI.
SEBI.
SEBI. Who is the chairman of SEBI? Madhabi Puri Buch.
Madhuri Puri Bhuj, yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. What is plastic money?
So this debit card and credit card is known as plastic money.
What is a demat
ATM
account? What is a demat account?
So demat account is also known as dematerialized account, in which investors can invest in the shares, bonds, and mutual funds in an electronic format.
But
And they also
who
get
signs on the currency notes?
the governor of RBI.
Who signs on rupee 1 note?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Secretary, finance secretary. But I'm not sure whether 1 rupee notes are being issued now. I think they have stopped issuing.
No, sir.
They have stopped
Long back, sir.
long back. Yeah, good.
Yes, sir.
What is the full form of ATM?
ADM.
ADM.
Sir, no, sir. I just.
I'm not asking ADMK. I'm asking ATM.
Oh, ATM, automated teller machine, sir.
Good. Can you
So I
tell?
heard it at ADM. That's why I like.
It's okay. No problem. I'm just making fun of you. Now,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Please tell me. Can you name a few public sector banks?
Yes, sir. State Bank of India, Indian Overseas Bank, Canara Bank, and Punjab National Bank, Punjab and Sindh Bank.
You are a Tamil Nadu girl. You are forgetting my bank, Indian Bank.
Oh, sorry, sir. Indian Bank. Sir, there are 12 banks, sir. I'm slowly telling it, sir.
Slowly coming, sir. Now, explain RTGS.
So RTGS is real-time gross settlement. In the minimum amount to send in that is 2 lakhs, and maximum will vary from bank to bank, sir. And RTGS.
No. Maximum will not vary. There is no maximum.
Okay, sir.
There is no maximum. You can remit 100 crores also if one has. No maximum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. There is no maximum limit, and it is we can transfer only in India, and it was
only within
formed
India.
in
Only within
yes,
India.
sir, within India, and it was formed in 2004, sir.
It works 24 by 7. No.
No, sir. I said that it was formed in 2007, sir. This RTGS process.
That is not needed. That data is not needed. Don't talk any historical data in bank interviews, especially Karnataka bank interviews, because only 10 minutes time, 10 to 15 minutes time for interview.
Yes, sir.
So you
Okay,
have to
sir.
be very brief and to the point. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Can you tell me Harini? Harini,
Yes, sir.
can you tell some famous people with the name Harini in Tamil Nadu?
The mostly, actually, Harini is very common name, sir, in Tamil Nadu.
No, but famous people.
Famous people. Sir, I think there is one singer, sir. Harini.
Correct. She's a very good singer.
My mom liked that singer. That's why she named me as Harini, sir.
Oh, Harini sings very well. Good, good. Now, can you tell me what is a post-dated check?
So post-dated check in that the date will be like future date will be given in that check, sir. Like if you want to take that money, it will be applicable like for after that date only.
You can
Like
tell,
currently,
no, you can tell like this. With example, if you speak, it will be easy.
yes.
Post-dated means today's date is 1st September. Today's date 1st September. If any check is dated as 2nd September 2022 or thereafter, it is considered
Onwards.
a post-dated check.
Yes, sir.
Why can we make payment of a post-dated check at the bank?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No.
No, sir. Check for any check we can't pay, sir.
Bank cannot make payment of a post-dated check. Why it cannot make payment of a post-dated check?
So normally for check we can't pay it is postpaid now, sir, for check. So for every check the money we should pay after the transaction only, sir.
After the date.
Yes, after the date.
On or after the date. For how many months from the date it is valid check?
3 months, 90
Good.
days.
Now, can you tell me what is the problem in making payment of a post-dated check? Because there is no authority to make payment. The authority is to make payment only on or after the date mentioned therein. First point.
Okay, sir.
Number 2, the person can issue stop payment instructions. Number
What, sir?
3, no, the drawer of the checker, he can give a
Yes,
stop
sir.
payment instruction.
Okay, sir.
He can give a stop payment instruction. That means you don't have a right to pay. Then
Yes, sir.
it is also a possibility that the person who has issued check may not be alive on the date of the check.
Yes, sir.
The person may become an insolvent before that date. He may become a mad person before that date, in which case bank does not have the right to make payment of that check.
Okay, sir.
It cannot debit. Yeah. Now, this is a new question I'm asking. I don't know whether you can answer. What is a promissory note?
So promissory note, so it is a negotiable instrument, sir. Both this checks and demand draft is promissory note. No, sir. No, sir. I'm so sorry.
Promissory note, bill of exchange,
So
and
it is a
check.
separate. Yes,
Bill
it
of
is a
exchange
separate
and check.
thing which comes under negotiable instrument. The payer promises the
Promissory
pay
note is a promise given by one
the
person in
payer.
writing to another person to pay to that person a certain sum of money on demand or on a future day.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I confused.
No problem. Very good. What are the, so who is the role model? I'm changing the question. Who is your
Sir,
role
my
model?
role model, I'll see my mother as my role model, sir.
Good. Is she a housewife or a working woman?
So she is a housewife only.
What quality you would like to learn from mother?
So she is very like she has a very good problem solving skills. Like any problem, if comes to her, she will tackle it very in an easy manner. She won't take it too like something. She won't get depressed and all thinking of that. She's like very and she's also working woman. So
Good. Excellent. No, you have been answering the questions nicely, Harini. But how is it I have not informed you the date and time of today's interview? I have noted in my
yes, sir, 1 September you gave me the date, but time was not given to me, sir.
Why did you not ask for the time?
Sir, I like today only I came from my hometown, sir. So I was a bit busy. I'm so sorry for that.
It's okay, no problem. Anyhow, thank you so much for coming and participating. Best wishes. Thank you. And any questions?
Sir, yes, sir.
I will tell me. Ask her.
Sir, like my according to me, that like my banking knowledge is not that much like up to the mark, sir.
60.
So if in interview,
I will give you 60% marks for banking. I will give you
yes,
for
sir.
communication 90.
Okay, sir.
I will give you for confidence 75 to 80. Average, I will give you 8.8 to 8.5. But that is not sufficient for selecting.
Yes, sir.
Please start preparing right from now. Which date is your interview?
So on 6th September.
You have time. Your exam, clerical exam is on which date?
4th September, sir.
Arey Baba, useless fellow. Not even 3rd. Take hai. Then, but anyhow, you
Sir,
will.
like I am feeling a bit like nervous. That's why I'm not able to like communicate easily also.
No, if you get nervousness here itself, when you are not
Yes.
seeing me, when you are not coming in person over this thing, in person,
Yes,
how
sir.
much fear you will get? You should not get fear. Ema nee dhairya ponnudana.
Sir, I feel that I'm confident enough, but now when I am attending this interview, I'm like, I'm somewhere I'm blabbering and all that, sir.
No,
That and all because of fear only.
you are one among the top 30% people. I won't say 20. Among the top
Yes, sir.
30% people, you are there. If you only you can take some more pains on 4th end. 4th at what time is your exam?
Sir, 3:30, sir, PM.
That also by returning time, it will be 6 o'clock. You'll come and feel very sad. Amma, I am very sorry. I'm very tired. So you will relax, finish.
That too in Kumbakonam, sir. I have to travel from here.
Why?
And go there.
Why not in Tanjavur?
So I always give to Tanjore only, sir, but don't know they will like post me there itself, sir, in RSA College, Tanjore, Kumbakonam.
I don't know what is the reason. Doesn't matter.
Every time,
Doesn't
sir.
matter.
Every time.
Go and visit Kumbakonam.
Okay, sir.
Enjoy. Best wishes. No problem. You can do.
Thank you, sir.
I expect you to score well in the interview. And
Okay, sir.
but don't depend on this alone, as I have told the other boys also. You
Okay,
start
sir.
preparing for other exams. And but this exam, I would like you to give importance because one, you have cleared the earlier round. Second, if only you answer with confidence and clarity, you will be selected.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Best
Exam was very easy, sir. I did it very well.
Yeah, very good. But they won't take those marks.
But they won't consider this, yes, sir.
Yeah, they will take only your communication skill and
Yes, sir.
ability to impress others. சிரிக்கணும், சந்தோஷமா பேசணும், கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டா
Yes, sir.
இருக்கணும். அவ்வளவுதான்.
Okay, sir.
நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Best wishes. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.